Hello, my name's Dave and this is Stone Dave Adventures. Today we're in the Quehanna Wild area. I'm going to do like a 20-mile, 2-night, 3-day trip. It's a lollipop. And I wanted to show you Bear Creek Trail. So that's the main objective. And right now it's about 80 degrees. It's Memorial Day weekend. I'm picked this spot because I wanted to show it and I didn't figure there'd be anybody here. Now there is one car in the parking lot, and so I'm not sure which way he went or she went. So expecting today's Saturday. It's like 3 o'clock, and we're expecting rain from tonight the whole way until Monday. So I'm definitely getting wet. I was gonna get wet anyways on this trail because you may see me swimming. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not quite certain what the water levels are, but yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you these trails, and we'll have a blast. And hopefully I can video a little bit. But like I said, we got an 80% chance of thunderstorms pretty much for most of this trip. So give me an opportunity to learn how to pitch my tarp in thunderstorms and whatnot. So here we go. Looky what I found. So, figure I'd give you an update. I'm about 3.5 miles in. Looks like I'm gonna do a 5-mile day today. I was hoping for like a 3-mile day, but yeah. So I thought there might have been some campsites down there, but it's been about 1.5 years since I've been on this section, and I night hiked this whole thing last time, so I didn't have nothing marked on my GPS any spots, so I have to get up over this little hill and then drop down to Medic's Run, and that's where I'll camp tonight. It'll make it like a 5.5-mile day, or right around there. And once I get to camp, I'll show you around and show you on the map what we did and what the objective for the next couple of days are. Kind of give you show you the hill that we're climbing up. It's not too bad. It's definitely you know, it definitely gets it gets worse here in the Quehanna, that's for sure. This is kind of mild. So the day's just about finished here. You can see how nice this part of the trail is, walking on this moss. I'm not sure this was an old road of some sort back in the day. I'm just about down to the bottom of the hill to where the campsites are. They're free campsites. You're supposed to go online and register them. So I did not do that. I'm just gonna kind of hope that there's a spot down there. If not, I can keep on moving and hopefully beat the rain and camp on top of a hill. But I'm just hoping that they're not all taken and I can squeeze into one. But I'm gonna continue down this all this mossy path, and once we get to camp, I'll show you around. Kind of in a sneaky spot. I don't know what this is. This one made of trout. Kind of neat. So it poured down rain last night, and I had to put rocks over all the stakes. They wouldn't hold. There's just way too many rocks in the ground, and I got poured on. Figured I'd show you a little bit of the campsite this morning. This is kind of where I stayed. Just drying everything up now, and these nice people let me stay in their backyard. But yeah, so learning how to use this tent. And so I'm back on the trail again, and I'm just doing a little bit of a road walk here. So I didn't do much videoing last night. I kind of got down to this road here, maybe like 5 o'clock. Ran into these nice folks, Tom and Jerry. Thank you very much. They offered me a beer, and then one beer turned into 2 beers, and then you know how that story goes. So I ended up setting my tent up in a good rain. It rained all last night. It came down hard this morning. So I'm getting rained on the rest of the trip. That's all right. But again, I really want to thank Tom and Jerry for their hospitality and all the beers. Much appreciated on this Memorial Day weekend. And yeah, so we are looking for a mossy rock, and that's mission 1, or maybe a mossy log will do. But yeah, so I'll see you guys here in a little bit, and whenever we get onto the Bear Run Trail, we'll explain what's going on. So I've been hiking about 4 hours now. Pretty much all uphill. Road walk this morning for about 2 miles, and then about 2 miles straight up the hill. So I figured I'd stop, take a little break, and puff a number. Oh man, the sun. The sun crept out. Still pretty cloudy, but so maybe I get lucky and it doesn't rain the rest of the time. We'll see how that goes. I'm just taking a little break. Lots of them today. I only have like a 10-mile day today, and I started fairly early. Probably, I don't know, maybe like 1 or 2 o'clock, and then so I've just been kind of taking my time. I got about I'm pretty much like at the halfway mark for the 3-day trip. I'm about at 11 miles, and it's about 20 or 22, something like that. So yeah, last night tons of rain, and it rained hard this morning. So I did get my tarp up and nothing got wet. I stayed pretty dry. I did have like a little tiny bit of help. You know, I got to keep my backpack underneath the awning of those of Tom and Jerry. They're the ones that this place I stayed at last night. Their little campground, and you know, I got in the backyard. Again, that was super nice of them. But this trail's it's lush, it's green, it's jungle-like on these hillsides. There's so many springs on these hills that everything's just bright green. The moss is way greener. But we're just about to Bear Creek Trail, maybe not even a 1/10 of a mile. But I figured I'd sit here since it's a nice little spot and just take a break. But so I'll show you Bear Creek Trail. It's going to be coming up. Hopefully, from what from what I remember, it's a pretty challenging trail, and super steep, like bushwhack. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, I can like video this section, but we'll see. But yeah, I'd camp here, but there's too much day left, and the midges are just the midges are just terrible right here. So I probably won't be camping here, but yeah, I still have a good couple more hours in me. So we'll see you on the Bear Creek Trail. So I'm on the Bear Creek Trail, and so far that's pretty much what it looks like that way. Pretty much what it looks like that way. It's an old, the beginning of this is an old Jeep trail. It kind of slowly climbs up to the top of the mountain, but there's if I remember correctly, there's some really interesting stuff along this part before you get down to the drainage. And when you get down to the drainage, that's where there's just so many mushrooms. Like it's this one part of the trail, I mean, it's just mushrooms upon mushrooms upon mushrooms. That's kind of like why I did this trail today, is just to check out the early autumn and late summer mushroom scene, see what's cracking. But yeah, so there'll be lots of pictures of mushrooms on this trip. This weird little guy. Not sure what he is. So I managed to do it again. I'm definitely gonna be doing some night hiking. Yeah. So hey, I should have stopped at 2 other spots, and I didn't really like them that much. And one had a nice vista, but you couldn't really see it. So now I'm like almost done with the loop. I didn't really mean to do that today either, but so worst case scenario, I just night hike into like the road that I camped on last night, and just call it like a long day, and camp along that road. If not, it's gonna be too dark. I might do a little filming here, but I got like maybe a half hour, 40 minutes worth of light left, and then yeah, then I'm gonna be getting the light out. But I'll talk to you guys here in a bit. Not completely dark yet. Yeah, we got some full-on darkness now. And it is what it is. I think I'm gonna either walk back to the car and just night hike for the next 4 hours, or I'll probably road camp again along down there. Yeah, messing with all this nice mossy stuff now. So I wanted to show you this trail in the daylight, but yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm dealing with. And it's this section just started, and this section's roofless, but I'll see if I can catch some video. We got some cool flowers here, they smell nice. But yeah, so let's try to get this done. So I'm starting to hear the people up on the road. So yeah, it's this light's making me look all nuts, but I probably got about another 20 minutes before I can go to camp, and I'll just camp along the road at one of the empty spots there. But yeah, it's pretty dark out. I managed not to fall, not to get lost, so that's a plus. But I don't know, I ended up doing maybe like 12 miles today, I missed, or something like that. It's all good. I enjoy it. So I'll see you guys at the camp. Well, that was the summer bear run that you got to see. Some you got to see at night. Now I got to cross this at my own risk. Uh, last year, when I crossed this at my own risk, it was literally almost you'd have to swim across it. I'm willing to bet that I can just walk across it today. But once I get to camp, I'll cook dinner and talk to you guys a bit. So it's like 10:30, and I'm gonna road walk back to my car. I ended up stopping at Ben and Jerry's, and Tom and Jerry's. Had a couple beers, and then yeah, I didn't want to intrude any further, so I could take the trail, and it's like 6 miles, or I can road walk 2.5 miles to the car. So I'm just gonna road walk. I do this kind of shit all the time. I don't know. it's like gonna be, like a 17-mile day now, but like that's fine. I'm having a blast, just chilling in the night rain. I don't know. I'll see you guys at the car. Made it back to the car. Man, that was a long day. I don't know, I did probably about 17 miles today. About 5 hours a night hiking. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, I didn't really want to road camp. Oh man, my feet are trashed. I've been wet for 5 hours. But I just started moving and I didn't really want to stop, and I feel good outside of the crinkly feet. But I was smart this time, and I brought a change of dry clothes with me. And a fresh pair of socks. But yeah, it was I don't mind night hiking so much, really. I think, I really think everybody should do a solo trip, or and do some night hiking. It's not to be afraid of, but the boogeyman, sort of. And but yeah, I really wanted to show you Bear Run Trail. You got to see a little bit of it. Then it got dark, and there's a couple nice campsites I should have stopped at, but I just had it in me to keep going, and I ended up stopping back at Tom and Jerry's place, and had like 2 beers there. Again, thank you so much, Tom and Jerry. You guys are awesome. Great conversation, great hospitality, and even though I wasn't into a threesome tonight, that's okay. I hope you guys aren't too upset over that, but yeah, so I like I said, it was just I'm gonna crash here in the Jeep for a few hours, eat all my munchies I have left. you guys have an enjoyable night.